Welcome, I'm Gaurav Rastogi with the second chapter of class 10 CBSE, which is polynomial. So let us start with the chapter polynomial. An expression of the form given where a0, a1, a2 till an are real numbers and n is a non-negative integer. The expression is called the polynomial of variable x, which is denoted by f of x, isn't it? Moving further, if a0 is not equal to 0, then n is called the degree of polynomial fx. Why? Because if a0 will be equal to 0, then the first term in the polynomial given above will be 0, because any number multiplied to 0 will definitely give you 0. The points given are easy to understand, so I will ask you to go through them once. Okay, pause the video and go through them once. You will understand. If not understood any of them, you can comment. I will make you understand it. Fine. I hope you have understood all of them. Let's move further to the types of polynomial. When a polynomial has x raised to power 1 as the highest power of x, means 1 is the highest power of x in the equation or in the polynomial, then it is called a linear polynomial. As the example, 2x plus 7, in this x 2x power 1 is there, so the polynomial of degree 1, and subsequently it is called a linear polynomial. Second point, you can see the x has got highest power 2, therefore it is called quadratic polynomial. Third example, it has got highest power 3 and it is called cubic polynomial. Fourth one, it is got highest power 4 and it is called biquadratic polynomial. And if the degree is 0, means the polynomial which has a degree 0, then it is called a constant polynomial. I hope you have understood this. Now, what is the 0 of polynomial? 0 of polynomial is the number which, when replaced by x in the polynomial or in the equation, you will get a 0 after solving the equation. So here you can see an example, and then we will take out the formula for that. So px means p of x is equals to 3x minus 1. So we are saying that let x is equals to 2. Let's see if it is 0 or not. Yes, it comes to be 0 because 3 into 2 gives you 6 and minus 6 gives you 0. Moving further, so you can take the equation 3x minus 6 as ax plus b. Yes, so p of x is equals to 0, then ax plus b is equals to 0. Further, take b to the right hand side, you will get ax is equals to minus b, and leaving x alone in the left hand side, you will get x is equals to minus b by a. So can you say that x, which is the 0 of polynomial, is equal to minus of the constant term divided by the coefficient of x? Constant term in the example is 6 and the coefficient of x is 3. Now the second, this is a quadratic polynomial, as you can see. So for this I have solved it using the quadratic formula, and means middle term split, you must be knowing that, and I got x is equals to 1 and x is equals to 3. Moving further, you can see that sum of its zeros, mean adding both of them 1 and 3, when you will add you will get 4, and it is equal to minus of minus 8 by 2. Minus 8 is the coefficient of x and 2 is the coefficient of x square. So can you relate a formula? Yes. Next is product of zeros. Now we are multiplying both the zeros, so we got 1 into 3, which is 3, and can you say that 6 divided by 2 is equals to 3? Yes, and here 6 is the constant term and 2 is the coefficient of x square, so we related the formula like that. And you can see if alpha and beta are the zeros of the quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c, then alpha plus beta is equals to minus b by a, and alpha beta means alpha into beta is equals to c by a. Please understand it and remember it. Very important point. Okay. Now let us go to the cubic polynomial. I have solved the polynomial and got that 4 minus 2 and half means 1 by 2 is the zeros of the polynomial. Since it is a cubic polynomial, we will get 3 numbers to be the zero of polynomial. Okay, in quadratic polynomial we got 2 numbers. Moving further, sum of its zeros. Okay, what we got as the answer 5 by 2, and can you say that 5 is the coefficient of x square and 2 is the coefficient of x cube. So if you divide the coefficient of x square by coefficient of x cube, you will get 5 by 2 minus 5 by 2 actually, and then multiplied with minus, and you will get 5 by 2. So with this example we concluded an formula which is like this. Moving further, product of the zeros, we got minus 8 by 2. 8 is the constant term and 2 is the coefficient of x cube. Okay, now in the third one what we did is we added up the product of the zeros taken in pair. Added up the product of zeros taken in pair. You will understand it when we will see that alpha beta example, means the formula. Okay, so we got it as coefficient of x upon coefficient of x cube. Okay, so if alpha beta gamma are the zeros of the cubic polynomial ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, then alpha plus beta plus gamma is equals to minus b by a. Alpha into beta into gamma is equals to minus d by a, and alpha beta plus gamma alpha is c by a. Now comes the most interesting part of this chapter, especially for me, which is a graphical representation of the linear polynomial. Okay, what is a linear polynomial? Having the highest power of x as 1. So we said the linear polynomial is equals to 2x plus 3. Okay, we took an example of linear polynomial equals to 2x plus 3. Then if we take x is equals to minus 2, then y, which is equal to 2x plus 3, will give you minus 1. And if we take x equals to 2, then y, which is equals to 2x plus 3, will give you 7. So let us go to the graph. We will point the 2 points minus 2 comma minus 1 and 2 comma minus 1 on the graph. As you can see, this is minus 2 comma minus 1, the red dot, and the second red dot above is my 2 comma 7, and you got the straight line which depicts the linear polynomial. Now graphical representation for the quadratic polynomial, we took the quadratic polynomial as x square minus 3x minus 4, and we have taken some values of x and found the value of y, as you can see over here. Understood? So let us make the graph. Okay, so as you can see the graph, now 5 by 6, you can see the red dot over there. 4 comma 0, you can see the red dot. 3 comma minus 4, okay, then 2 comma minus 6, 1 comma minus 6, 0 comma minus 4, minus 1 comma 0, and minus 2 comma 6. I hope you know how to take out the point on the graph. Fine. Okay, now making the u. This is called, this type of graph is called parabola. Okay, I hope you have understood. So the quadratic polynomial has parabola. Now this parabola can have 1 0, no 0, or 2 zeros. Maximum is 2 zeros. So let us see the conditions in which the graph looks like when the parabola or the quadratic equation has 2 zeros. You can see the parabola intersects the x-axis twice. So we got 2 zeros of the polynomial. When the parabola do not intersect the x-axis anytime, we used to get the no zero, means there is no zero in the polynomial, means if you take any value of y, you will not get the value of x is equals to 0. Understood? Moving further to the third one, as you can see the parabola is intersecting the x-axis only once. So for the value of y, there is only one value of y to which x is equals to 0. I hope you have understood this. So let's see the graphical representation of a cubic polynomial having the highest power of x is equals to 3. Okay, so we took the equation x cube minus 4x. And when we took the value of x as minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1 and 2, we got the value of y as 0, 3, 0, minus 3 and again 0. So let us see it on the graph. I hope you know the way to plot points on the graph. Okay, so minus 2 comma 0 will be somewhere here, minus 1 comma 3, you can see the red dot, then minus 1 comma 3 and minus 2 comma 0. Okay, let us make the join all the points and you will get the graph something like this. Moving further, numbers of zeros when we take different kind of polynomials. Understand one common concept, one basic concept, that the number of time the graph of the polynomial intersect at the x-axis, it is the number of zeros it will form. Okay, so in the first box you can see it is intersecting twice, in the second one not at all, in the third one once, in the fourth one, means below first one, is the 3 times it is doing so, in this fifth one it is gonna intersecting with the x-axis 6 times, and in the last one, as you can see, it is intersecting only once. Okay, so let us move. So how to solve the polynomial by division algorithm? Suppose we have got a polynomial 2x to the power 4 minus 3x cube minus 3x square plus 6x minus 2. Let's see, when we have got an equation and we need to find out the roots of the equation, what we used to do. Okay, here it is a quadratic equation and we used to do the middle term split, and then we used to find that 2x minus 2 into x minus 3, okay, which is equals to 0. Then we used to equate both the bracket with 0 and find that x is equals to 1 and x is equals to 3. Similarly, moving back to the solution, we have since the root of the equation are minus root 2 and root 2, then it can be written as x minus root 2 into x plus root 2, and then multiplying both of them you will get the equation as x square minus 2. So to find the other roots of the polynomial, can we divide the polynomial to this x square minus 2, because x square minus 2 is the root of the polynomial, is a factor of polynomial. So we will divide them and we will get the rest of the factors. So we are doing the same thing. So x square, we need to get the 2x power 4. Okay, so that is why we are multiplying x square to 2x square and getting 2x power 4. Okay, and then the minus 2 is also multiplied to 2x square and we get minus 4x square. Solving it, because the signs in here will be changing, minus will be plus and plus will be minus, so 2x power 4 minus 2x power 4 will give you 0, minus 3x square plus 4x square will give you x square. We got this and bring the leftovers down. Okay, we get minus 3x cube plus x square plus 6x minus 2. Now we want minus 3x cube from x square, so what will we multiply into x square to get minus 3x cube? We will multiply it to minus 3x. Okay, so subsequently we got x square minus 2. Now it is equal, both of the things are equal, so we can say that x square minus 2 into 1 is equals to x square minus 2, and when we will be getting it and subtracting it, we will get 0. Now you must have been knowing the Euclid's division lemma. It is stated that dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So if we verify this, that we have got the correct answer or not, we can multiply both of them and we will get the same equation we started with. Okay.